Stephanie Schwartz. I am 20 years old. I study international business, and last year I took a work and travel program.
The first question is, which country did you go? You went there your job's employment purpose?
I traveled to the USA. I was Wisconsin Dells. It's almost near to Canada. And yes, I went there only for job purposes because it's basically what the work and travel program is.
The second question, in which company did you work? What is the heading of the company?
I work at the Wilderness Territory. It's a resort that has 4 different hotels with different thematics, each one. And they have also the largest water park in the world. So it was kind of a really cool place to work.
The next, what was your job position?
I work as a cashier. I was hired as a cashier, but I work in 2 different places. The first 2 months I worked at the souvenirs store, and the other 2 I worked at the restaurant of one of the resorts.
How did you get the job? What is difficult to get in or is like in your country?
It is not like the regular job offer, but it wasn't difficult because there is an agency here. Mine is placed in Lima, and they basically contact the companies that requires students, and you apply for this agency. They give you a list of companies where you can work, and you choose just 5. From these 5, there is like a recruitment, and there is only one that you can take for your job interview. Yeah, that's all. You make the interview with the human resources manager, and if they hire you, you just apply for your visa, and that's all.
Was the adaptation easy? Did you get used to it quickly? Did you have any problem with the language, customer, or weather?
The adaptation process for me was easy, I think for everybody, because it's like, I think it's a great country. I really like, it's a different culture, but it's kind of a better one. So it wasn't easy at all. The language wasn't a problem because there are a lot of Latin people, especially the students that travel for the winter season. They are all from South America, so unless the Brazilians, they all speak Spanish. And the weather, well, the culture or the costumes that American people has is not like a big deal or a big issue that you have to worry about it. Everybody lives how they like, and nobody cares about what you do. So it's not something huge. The weather is cold. Wisconsin Dells is a super cold city. We were like 16 or 18 degrees under zero, but it's not difficult because you get used to it. For me, the snow was all worth it, and well, there is about like March, I think, that the season changed, and we were like in 10 degrees, and it was super hot for us. And when we come back here, it was like super hot. It was like almost impossible for us to go out there. So I think it's just that you get used to the weather or to the cold. I don't know.
Oh, and how was the environment of the company? Was it easy to head it? How was the relationship between your boss and coworkers?
The environment of the Wilderness Territory is great. My boss was super sweet. She was a sweetheart. I really, really like her. She always was there to help me. We have like a supervisor for the first week or almost, and they teach you everything that you need to learn. I don't know, they are very patient because they know that many of the students we never have worked before, so they know that it's the first time and we have to learn and we are trying to be responsible, so it's kind of
Okay. How would you describe this experience?
amazing. I really, really like it. I recommend it as an experience. It's great because you learn a lot of things. You learn how to deal with other people from different cultures. You learn how to live by yourself in a totally different country where there is nobody else than you and, I don't know, the friends that you make there.
And the last question, what was the most important lesson you got there?
There are two for me. The independence I get because it was like you get some kind of freedom, but with that freedom comes the responsibility. Because there is, when you get a job, like for me, I never worked before, so it was the first time that I have to be responsible about schedules, about paying my rent, about, I don't know, trying to make my money linked all the month. So it's kind of a responsibility, but well worth it one. So it gives you the freedom to be responsible of your own decisions, but also the responsibility of your acts. And the other lesson is, I don't know, friendship maybe, because you create like this bond with all the other people that you live with. So it's kind of, you know, that all Peruvians or Latin people, they are there to help each other.
Okay, thank you, Stephanie.